Next item sold is actually going to be this Pokemon 1999 empty tin. I remember having these back in the day, and when I first bought this at the thrift store, I knew someone would buy this eventually. And after only like 2 or 3 days, this already sold on Facebook Marketplace. I believe I paid $2 for this, and this sold for a good $20 on Facebook Marketplace, like I said. At first I was about to list this for $10, and then I tried $20, and I was surprised that it sold so quickly. Next, we got something in the B bin. We got this Pokemon plush. Let me go where the light is. We got this Pokemon plush right here. I paid, I believe, like $2 for this, and I was hoping to sell this for a good $10 on Facebook Marketplace, but I got an offer of $5, and I simply accepted it. Not losing any money, and someone's gonna be happy about this, and quick little flip, right, dog? All right, next we sold a CD. Where is it? No. There it is. We got MA6T VA Cracker. Bunch of hip hop artists on here, KRS-One, and the rest I don't really know. But I believe this is a French CD. Got this for a good 50 cents at a thrift store, and this sold for $5 on Facebook Marketplace. Next, we got another Zelda game right on top over here. This sold for $18 on eBay. All right, next we sold a lot of Pokemon cards. All right, we got this lot of Pokemon cards over here. This is a small lot of Pokemon Detective Pikachu cards from the movie. And this little lot right here sold for $10 on Facebook Marketplace. And we then got this WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 on the PS2. Got this for a few dollars, and this sold for $10 on Facebook Marketplace as well. Next, we got something in the G bin, and I listed this like yesterday, so I'm glad this sold in less than 24 hours. We got this lot of Rush CDs. Pretty good band if you ask me, but not a big enough fan to keep these. I found all of these at the same thrift store for 50 cents each. And I was like, shit, there's a lot of Rush CDs in the same place. I might just get them all and lot them together. And that's what I did. This little lot here cost me like $4, $4.50. And I sold the entire lot for $45 on Facebook Marketplace. Keep an eye out when you see like a lot of the same artists, CDs, or merchandise at a thrift store. You can always lot them together like this, and it sells a lot quicker than if you list them individually. All right, next we got a book, but I think it's at the bottom, so let me put my phone down for a second. All right, we got this Hunger Games Trilogy book set. Got this for actually $2, and this sold for $10 on Facebook Marketplace. Nothing crazy, but a quick little flip right here. Next, we got something in the one bin, and I believe it's right over here. We got this Wii Sports on the Wii, obviously. Sold this a lot of times in the past. This always sells pretty quickly. Probably the fastest or the most selling Wii games out there. Usually you can find this for very cheap also, because a lot of people don't think this game has a lot of value since it's like a sports game. But I was able to sell this for a good $12 on eBay, and I got this for free actually. Pretty satisfying if you ask me. Just got a couple of lots left. And we got a little lot of Pokemon Gold cards. Random sleeve. This one's pretty nice. And nothing crazy here, but this little lot of cards sold for $28 on eBay. Look at this shine. Next, we sold something in the card box once again. Whoops. Yesterday, I sold a lot of gold cards, and now we have a lot of rainbow cards. These are all rainbow Pokemon cards. Pretty nice. There's like a texture that's on it. There you go. You can see it better right here. Pretty nice little texture. Nothing crazy, but still nice little cards that are kind of rare, like medium rare, $5 to $10 cards, you know. But yeah, this little lot sold for $30 on Facebook Marketplace. Alright, here's an item that just sold, and an item that I always pick up whenever I see this at the thrift store, because one, it's always very cheap because they don't know the true value of these. They always think it's like a toy or something like that. But we got none other than the Guitar Hero guitars or the Rock Band guitars from back in the day. I've sold plenty of these in the past. For example, I only paid $2 for this one at the thrift store, and in less than 24 hours, I was able to flip this for 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. Whoops. Now maybe I could have listed this for $25-$30 depending on the type of guitar, but I just listed mine for 20 bucks, and after 24 hours it already sold. Alright, next thing sold is gonna be in the what? Where did the bins go? That's right, I changed my setup a little bit. I got rid of a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was in my inventory for too long, and I just got rid of it. And now I moved the bins out of my living room, and I've put them in this little closet over here. There you go. I kept 3 bins. Takes a lot less room. Looks a lot better in my living room. Next thing sold is gonna be in the C bin at the bottom. Alright, as you can see, the bins are a lot more clean, a lot more organized as well. Listed this a couple of days ago and it already sold. We got Zelda, The Legend of Zelda on the Wii. Paid $7 for this, and this sold for 16 bucks on eBay. Nothing crazy, but a quick little flip. Next thing sold is gonna be right here on top. I left this out of the bins because the person messaged me a couple of days ago telling me they were interested in buying this, and instead of just putting it in a bin, I left it on top. And this actually just sold this morning. We got this Pulp Fiction small long sleeve shirt. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. Sold this for $10 on Facebook Marketplace. Alright, next we got a CD. Look how clean this looks. But we got a CD sold. Probably gonna be in here. We got Sublime 40 OZ of Freedom. Pretty good album if you ask me. Got this for 50 cents, and this sold for $9 on eBay. Alright, next we got a Wii game, or Wii U game actually. We got Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U. This sold for $10 on Facebook Marketplace, or no, on Kijiji actually. And we also sold a Skylander figure. We got this little guy over here. I've sold this one in the past 2 or 3 times. Always sells. Took a little bit of time for this one to sell, but this sold for 20 bucks on Kijiji as well, and I paid like $3-4 for this. So if you see this in the wild at a thrift for very cheap, pick it up.